All right. Well, welcome to the podcast with Sky Guy Gaming. I'm Sky Guy, and
I
so what do you want?
I have no idea what name I'm going to use.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm Skylar. This is Anthony, and this is our podcast. So first off, I'd like to say, with live long and prosper, the great Leonard Nimoy is no longer with us. Moment of silence, and done. Good guy. Gonna miss him. And this might sound selfish, but one thing is he was supposed to be in Star Trek 3 alongside William Shatner playing the old Kirk, which would have been fucking epic.
Agreed.
Not gonna happen in this
Shit.
side. Maybe he would have passed away and something else has happened and they need someone from the future to consult them, and ends up being Kirk. That's a way that could work.
Yeah.
And then Kirk, of course, is going to be pissed off because Spock's dead now. So they're like, no! It's going to be Khan again. Because he was still alive at the end of, I can't even think else. End of Darkness. He had to keep him alive. Well, yeah.
Yep, sad days.
Yeah, sad days. A lot of sad things, but that's pretty bad. And moving on, one thing I'd like to talk about is the new video game coming out called We Happy Few. And Compulsion Games released a trailer for it a couple days ago, February 26th. That was, I think that was Friday? No, Thursday.
That was like
Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday. Anyhow, this week, anyways. And actually, they're going to release it at PAX East, or it's coming to PAX East anyway. I think they're going to maybe have a hands-on there. Hopefully, we get to see some gameplay. But
definitely want to see some gameplay of that.
Yeah, I mean, because the trailer seems to show what appears to be a little bit of gameplay. I mean, I kind of want to know, like, what's the basis here? Like, I mean, to be honest, from the trailer, the gameplay is telling me that I'm going to be spending my time running away from people dressed like people with white faces, you know?
Yeah. I didn't think about it when I watched it, but it did kind of remind me of, what is that game? There's a lot of stealth, kind of steampunk. There's one of the free games on Xbox a little while back.
No. But it looks really great, to be honest. I think the game actually looks good.
Yeah, it definitely looks interesting.
You know, there's word that there's going to be a new Guitar Hero and Rock Band. That is some stuff that I'm actually interested in, simply because I'll be honest here. I did not play guitar because I was just like, yeah, I definitely could play the guitar. I never thought I could play guitar. But then I could get through Dragon Force on Expert and thought, you know what, maybe I could play the guitar. And I can now. I'm actually pretty fucking good at a guitar. But no, I got to give a lot of credit to Guitar Hero for unlocking my ability to play guitar. And I feel like, you know, the thing with it, though, is it a genre that wore out its welcome. I mean, after that came out, you got shit like, you know, then you had the Kinect come out. So now you got all these dance video games and rhythm-based video games with music. And I just feel like, is the music/rhythm genre of video games worn out its welcome? I mean, it is a gimmick. I really feel like it's a very gimmicky genre. I mean, there's not a genre. I mean, there's, for instance, RPG. That's just a genre. There's no gimmick to it. That's just what it is. But music in a video game, you know, music or rhythm is just so gimmicky.
I don't know, you've seen me play Osu.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I give you that. Osu's different, though.
I mean, it's still rhythm. It's just not as closed down as something like Rock Band, though.
Yeah, and then, you know, then they had, like, stuff like DJ Hero and shit, and just, ugh.
It's kind of fun for the first month, and then kind of just died out.
DJ Hero was fun for the first 5 minutes. I played it at Best Buy and said, you know, fuck it, this sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as they mixed together rap and Metallica, I was like, no, no, this is terrible.
I got a WhatsApp
Uh,
message.
I feel like, I mean, yeah, I mean, why would you? I mean, you already have. Okay, granted, we don't have any Guitar Heroes or Rock Bands on the new consoles, but like once Rock Band came out with, oh, you can download songs, there was no reason whatsoever to make a new Rock Band. It was like, oh, now we can just download whatever song we want to play, and it just kind of really sealed the deal on it. I mean, it kind of put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. Still, though, if they do come out with a new Rock Band, that might actually persuade me to buy a new console.
It depends. It depends. I always loved. One thing I do love about Rock Band was the drums. That was a very innovative thing, because Guitar Hero is just guitar, and then you got the drums and singing and all that shit. And then they even had the keyboard on one of them. That was actually pretty fun. I would love to play keyboard. Come to think of it, there's a few songs I would love to play keyboard on. I mean, especially if they had a Rock Band 80s. Oh my God, the amount of songs you could play keyboard on that'd be so great.
We just need just a keyboard version of Rock Band and just have all Rush songs.
Yeah, Rush songs. Oh yes. I love that. There's that one synthesizer part. What is the name of that song? Oh fuck it. That would be a great song. That would actually be pretty difficult to play on keyboard for Rock Band though.
Oh yeah.
And the drums. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know, Neil Peart, Jesus Christ.
I think I'll just stick to doing vocals on that one.
I don't know, I'd probably take a crack at the drums.
I'd try.
Yeah, I'd probably fail pretty quickly.
Try. But I wouldn't
shit.
promise anything amazing. Actually pretty, but yeah. That would be, just give me a Rock Band Rush edition and a drum set that comes with it.
Oh yeah, I know. They did the whole thing with Green Day, and wasn't there like an Aerosmith?
Yeah, there was an Aerosmith Guitar Hero, Van Halen Guitar Hero, Metallica Guitar Hero, Green Day Rock Band, Beatles Rock Band.
That one was dope though.
Yeah.
I like the Beatles though, so.
Yeah, Beatles are great. Then there's this whole thing about Neil Blomkamp making an Alien movie. What's funny, what I find hilarious about Neil Blomkamp right now is that he's got more hype for his Alien movie that he hasn't even started making yet than he does the movie he has coming out. Like, Chappie's going to be out, like, what, I think if it's not out this weekend, it's coming out in the next couple of weekends. And it does not have near enough buzz that Alien has right now, that Neil Blomkamp's Alien would have.
Yeah, they're not marketing Chappie as well as they could be.
Oh hell, he's not marketing it as well as he could be. He's more excited about that he's making an Alien movie. He's like, fuck my other movies, I'm making Alien.
No, the thing with Chappie is it reminds me a lot of like a Short Circuit, or there's a lot of books that have just been doing the same kind of thing though. That same basic storyline.
It looks like a cross, like, honestly, Chappie just looks like a cross between iRobot and District 9.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I'll probably see it.
Oh yeah, I'll see it.
Anything that has Neil Blomkamp in it, I'm watching it. Like, that guy's a genius. What's funny is people didn't like Elysium that much, and I loved Elysium. Elysium was great. I mean, they're pretty much wearing the like advanced warfare exoskeletons and whooping the shit out of shit. The scene, like, I did not expect that to happen, is where they throw that grenade inside the little like cockpit area, and it shows that guy. I can't remember the name of the actor, but he's from District 9. He played the nerdy dude in District 9, but he's a badass in Elysium, and in slow motion shows his face just get peeled off by a grenade.
Oh shit.
It's so, but then he comes back. Then he goes into this little rejuvenating chamber thing that these rich people have, and then he comes back and he's just pissed. It's a great movie though. It does not get near as much credit as it should though. Like, I don't know why people hated it so much. I think the same question I have for people who don't like Elysium is the same question I have for people who don't like Terminator Salvation. I love that movie. I do not see why people hate it. Yeah, it's not like the other Terminator movies. Maybe that's because it's based after Judgment Day. All the other movies were about time travel and stopping Judgment Day. This was actually dealing with the robots after Judgment Day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got to do it differently. And I'm sorry, but Christian Bale played an impeccable John. Like, there's no one else that could have been a better John Connor at that point.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion, and I know a lot of people stand against that and think that that movie's terrible. Whatever.
The fuck? What was that? You'll see on stream in a minute what happened. Like, I don't know, this guy's tiger just kind of rolled over.
How many seconds am I behind? I just seen that. What the fuck?
He's just like, nope.
Yeah. He's just like, I don't know.
Just recently watched that that Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
That was really good. I was surprised by that.
Keep saying it's really good, but I cannot bring myself to watch a Tom Cruise movie.
It's his best movie.
It's his best movie.
Yeah, because he gets the shit beat out of him every fucking scene. It's hilarious.
That actually might make that game bearable to watch.
Yeah, it's definitely a humbling movie for him because he doesn't play like the the biggest baddest dude in the movie anymore. He played like this wimpy little dude.
Ah, yes, the Michelle Rodriguez thing. You see, the thing about that was, she's, and it's not that I'm like, oh, Michelle Rodriguez is in the news. It's what she says that connects it to a problem that I am a little adamant. I know some people will be like, probably say bad things against me, saying, oh, you're racist. No, I am a comic book fan, and I just want to stick to the goddamn source material, please and thank you.
It's kind of like with that new Annie movie. Everyone's
just I don't, there's honestly that's not that big of a deal to me. But then again, I'm not an avid fan of Annie. There might be someone out there who is an avid fan of that, that material and believes that, that they shouldn't mess with it. Don't touch it, don't screw with it, don't change it. I mean, that, I don't know, maybe it's just not as big a deal to me. But again,
yeah, it's not something I really care about.
Yeah, but at the same time, I probably would care about it. If I did care about that, Annie, then maybe I would give a shit. But
yeah.
I don't. But when you say Spider-Man's going to be black and it's not going to be Miles Morales, I throw a fit. And, and just one thing I like to say is about anyone, and it's nothing against anyone, but I was looking through Facebook feed and this guy, to quote, and I'm quoting, quote unquote, nigga, I'm black and I don't want Spider-Man to be black, end quote. But if you make Spider-Man black, just go ahead and make him gay. Like, make Dr. Octopus gay. Go ahead and make Venom gay. Make everyone gay. Let's make everyone at the Daily Bugle gay. So yeah.
Sex and the City for superheroes.
Yeah, basically. But let's see. Moving on. Well, oh yeah. Well, what Michelle Rodriguez said. Didn't even get to that point. What do you get here? We'll see. To quote her, she was in a rumor lately that she was going to play Green Lantern. They were going to make Green Lantern a girl and Hispanic. And Michelle Rodriguez said, to quote, let's see here. I think it's so stupid because of this whole, like, minorities in Hollywood thing. It's so stupid. It's like, I like how she's even kind of talking like a Hispanic woman here. I think it's so stupid because of this whole thing, like, minorities in Hollywood thing. Like, is reminding you of someone yet? Anyhow, to finish the quote, inside joke. Anyhow, to finish the quote, stop stealing all the white people's superheroes, make up your own. Know what I'm saying? What's up with that? End quote. Well, I mean, again, if it's Miles Morales, because, she says make up your own. So, yeah, technically Miles Morales is Marvel's answer for a black Spider-Man. But Miles Morales does not have the star power that Peter Parker does. And if we make a black Peter Parker, there's going to be a lot of stupid comic book fans out there that when Donald Glover, if he got the role, there's going to be a small fan base that's going to go, yay! Donald Glover fans and Miles Morales fans are going to go nuts. But every other person who doesn't even know this is happening are going to go, what the fuck happened to Spider-Man?
Yeah.
And you're going to kill... You're basically... You have the opportunity to restart your Spider-Man problem and bring him into the MCU, and nope, fucked it up. Like, we messed up with Amazing Spider-Man, and now that we have a chance to fix it, we fuck it up again. But yeah, there's that. So, talked about that stuff. And the last thing we have to talk about, though, is Suicide Squad. David Ayer, the director of Suicide Squad, was asked in his upcoming movie, Suicide Squad. He was asked, please describe Jared Leto's Joker in one word. And he said, majestic. #squad. So, majestic. You know, I'm going to actually look up the dictionary. I want to see their definition of the word majestic. Because when I think of majestic, I think of a big full moon, some magical mist sprinkling around, and a unicorn in the background. That's majestic. Or a nice open field at the bottom of the foot of a mountain with a little pond. That's majestic. But that majestic is definitely not a word I would ever use to
Holy shit! What the
to
fuck?
describe Joker.
Oh my god! Oh god! What the fuck was that?
You're getting your ass kicked.
No, watch what fucking happens. I don't know what the hell happened.
Oh, lagging out here.
Like, no, just keep watching. Like, I get sucked up.
Oh, what the fuck?
Just
The fuck was that?
literally fucking smashed. Holy fuck. I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm not fucking with those roots anymore. Fuck that shit.
That guy just fucked you up.
I couldn't even see his face.
Like, he just sucked you into his crotch and then hit him with your, like...
He just fucking, like... Yeah, he just, yeah, that was not pleasant.
Okay, so I looked up the definition of majestic. And...
Shit.
It says, having or showing impressive beauty and dignity. Those are nothing that Joker has. So,
Fuck.
I'm going to assume what David Ayer meant by that is he's talking about his acting in general. He's not saying that that's the way he's acting as the Joker. He's just saying that he has accepted the role with dignity, and his, it's a dignified portrayal of the Joker. It's a beautiful portrayal, and he's doing a good job, is basically what he's saying there. And that's what I got out of that, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he was referring to his Joker. I think it was just the way he was portraying him.
No, fuck that. I want him to be a majestic Joker. Although, if you think of, if we look back, if his portrayal, let's think about this. If this movie, the Suicide Squad movie, is going to be all a part of the DC universe, their cinematic universe anyways. And so far, what we know of is that Batman versus Superman is going to be following the Dark Knight Returns storyline, where Batman fights Superman. But if you've read The Dark Knight Returns or watched the animated version of it, which follows it very closely, it's impeccably followed. But the Joker in that is very, very different. The writer, I can't, bite my tongue, not by my, really, but I cannot remember for the life of me the writer's name. I feel bad, but if I did, I'd say it. But the Joker in that is very different. He's wears a suit, has like his lipstick isn't at all like his makeup is very prim and proper, and his hair is all nicely and fixed. So if he's anything like that portrayal of the Joker, considering we are or they are, supposedly following the Dark Knight Returns storyline, the Joker may appear that way in the Suicide Squad.
Sounds kind of like the Jack Nicholson portrayal of Joker.
Well, a little bit different. It's like that, but think of him being a little bit less crazy, like a little bit more well-mannered. I know that sounds weird, but think of the Joker with table manners. And that's basically what you get with the Dark Knight Returns Joker.
Yeah, you're the comic book guy, I'm not.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fucking comic book nerd. That's
Where the fuck is that guy at? I want to find this motherfucker.
I don't buy as many comics as I should, but when it comes to comic movies, animated adaptions, and the fact that I've ran a couple role-playing forums based on comic books, yeah, I know a lot.
Found the guy that just fucking demolished me. He's a gatekeeper. He's a level 50.
I see him.
Yeah.
In the distance. Well, my feed over here that I'm watching is a little bit delayed, but nonetheless.
Dude, I don't even want to approach him.
I don't blame you.
Oh no! Oh no, I have angered the beast. Oh god, where'd he go? Oh my god. Dude. Oh, he does not play. Just keep watching. Oh my god. Just watch. Click.
I'm still watching.
You fucking, like, oh my god.
Oh,
That's
holy shit! You like sprint to the air?
That's a nimble motherfucker.
Yeah. That's like about how Yoda was like in episode 2. You're just like, he ain't gonna do shit, and all of a sudden he's bouncing off fucking walls.
Yeah, I know, Jesus
What
Christ.
the hell did you just pop?
Wow.
God mode. Jesus.
Yeah, that was something. I'm not going over there again. He obviously does not want me over there. I'm gonna have to. I don't know what triggered him the first time though. I don't know.
He just seen you and he's like, I don't know.
I don't like this guy.
I don't like this guy.
He's
I picture him having Kronk's voice. Joe Swanson. Yeah, he voices Joe Swanson too. Oh my god, did that barrel just have an exclamation point go over it?
Yeah, it's an item you can interact with.
Yeah, it totally just made me think of Metal Gear Solid.
Oh yeah.
Anytime I see a box or a barrel with an exclamation point over it, it's like, Metal Gear.
Hello, Snake. I am afraid to attack anything over here. Like, I have to do this though. It's part of the quest.
Yeah. It's just like when I was I don't know if have you ever seen the movie Wreck-It Ralph?
No, I've been wanting to though.
Oh my god, watch it, find it, and watch it. That movie is fantastic. There's this part where he's digging through this little crate full of all this different video game stuff, and he's just tossing it around. And then he pulls out an exclamation point. And he's just like, what the hell is this? He's just like, well, he didn't say that, but he's like, what is this thing? And he's just like, Rin? I'm like, oh my god. I laughed so hard. It's so awesome.
They reference so many games in that movie.
It's fantastic.
Oh god, what the fucking...
It is like the
only... I'm out.
It's like the only Disney movie I've watched in the past few years that I've thoroughly enjoyed.
Trying to remember the last one.
WALL-E was good.
Oh yeah, that one was fucking depressing though.
Yeah, it was very depressing, but it was great.
Oh yeah.
I feel like WALL-E could have very easily been adapted to an indie game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, that storyline and the total, like, start out collecting shit and making, like, just fucking exploring a little wasteland, making trash and shit and, like, blocking cubes and whatnot.
Fuck.
You could have stretched that out for a while. Like, you could have got a solid 4 hours of gameplay out of that. As long as the narrative was there. As long as you had the right narrative, it would have been great.
Just almost got my ass chewed off by this croc.
Yeah, I'm saying you just...
I am getting wrecked.
Some serious fucking archery.
Yeah, fucking endless arrows. This is a tough area, Jesus. Like, you attack one of the roots and there's another one nearby, that bitch comes after you.
Yeah. It's actually a pretty good game. I'd probably play it.
Oh yeah, it's not bad for, you know, it's another one of those Korean MMOs, but it was adapted really well. There's still a lot of Korean in the game, though. Like, all the spoken voices, like all the voice acted stuff is all still in Korean. I don't mind that, though.
I'm wondering, like, again, like, when my knowledge of gaming stops at PCs, like, I know a little bit, like, as far as games that are available to play, I'm like, yeah, I know how to play that. But as far as, like, upgrading PCs and shit like that, tech-savvy shit, no, nope. Nope. I can hook my console up to my TV and do a couple other, like, rig-ups that some people might not, like, be totally savvy with, but when it comes to a computer, yeah, I'm not that great. Point being, though, is the question that follows. Other people might just facepalm me, though. With my laptop being an AMD 8, I think.
A8.
Need a processor upgrade, or could I just install a new video card to play some good video games?
No, sadly, everything on the laptop now is soldered on board, so there's no upgrading. Especially with those AMD APUs now, those are all socketed or not socketed, soldered.
Fuck, well, that sucks.
Yeah. I mean, for
can't do any external upgrades or anything.
Outside of like hard drive, not really.
Oh.
Hard drive and RAM. RAM would definitely be a good upgrade for you though, since that relies heavily on how much RAM and how fast it is.
I think I have 4 gigabytes of RAM.
Definitely need to go up to 8.
I think it's 4 gigabytes. It might be more. I'd have to look.
I don't know, for a $600 laptop, I'd imagine I'd have 8. Then again, what's the brand?
It's a Toshiba.
God damn it! You probably have the same thing I do. Mine's a satellite. Mine's a Toshiba satellite.
I think that might be what mine is. Is it all black?
Yep.
Yeah,
it's got kind of a textured lid.
Yep.
15-inch.
I think so.
Yeah, it's probably the same thing. It's probably the same line.
Yeah.
Yours might be the one just above mine.
Ah.
Like mine wasn't open box or anything. I paid $350 for it. 400 total with the extra RAM. Yeah, I did this.
Like 180 for mine. Wasn't at all. I think 280 tops. I think it was like after tax and everything.
It's kind of a scratch and dent open box thing.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I mean, everything works on it, right?
The Christmas return thing.
Ah.
Regift. Yeah, that's the only reason I got it. Like, being this close to Christmas is like, I know no one else like. Because if it was okay, if it was a return in July, I'm gonna question it. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
why did they return this? But you know, February, I'm like, someone didn't want it. You know, it's like, fuck it. You're not even using this. I'm taking it back. You know, it was one of those things. But yeah, like July, I'm gonna sit there and stare at it like, all right, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? And then that's when I notice a couple keys are missing, and there's a short and a paracord.
I've had that happen. I've had my power bricks just kind of fry.
Yeah.
Smoke billow out of them.
Oh, okay. I've never had that happen.
Oh yeah, that's
power bricks just go kaput.
Yeah, that's a thing. They will catch on fire.
The 360, didn't it have that problem when they first came out?
There was a few that had that issue, but
I might be thinking PS3. Did PS3 do that? One of them did that.
No, like the people saw smoke coming out of the vent holes on the original brick for the 360. That was a very select few. Like those people didn't have the brick in a well ventilated area. Ow. Yeah. Fucking root. Go away.
Yeah. Then there's always the case of, you know, if it wasn't smoking, then it was fucking red ring of death everywhere. Those first year and a half, 2 years, the 360 console, it was just red lines. Or not red line, the
red rings.
red lines.
Yeah.
But red ring of death everywhere.
Yeah, I never actually had one red ring. I had my video card go out on one.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what it was. It just...
What is the symptom? Does it throw an error for that, or what's the symptom?
No, you just don't get any picture. You get audio, though.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Well, I was using component cables, so if you're using an HDMI cable, it might not have worked. But yeah, the video card, I had to RMA it. Took about like a week and a half for them to get it back to me. They actually just sent me a new one. You remember when the 360s came out and they had all those skins and stuff that you could put on them?
Yes. Remember when it originally came out? It looked so... The interface has changed.
I missed it. Yeah, I missed the blade system.
Yeah, you had those, like, little... I didn't mind, like, I don't know. I didn't like the first original thing. I mean, yeah, I'm sure if you showed it to me now, I'd be like, aw, I remember this. But, my favorite one was the one that came right after that. The interface they had that updated right after the blade system went away.
Yeah. That one wasn't too bad. I still missed the blade system shortly after that.
It was more streamlined. But I think, and as you know, everyone's agreed, I've heard this said a bunch of times, let's face it, the new interface is built around having ad space.
Oh, hell yeah.
That is exactly why they made it, so they can have plenty of ads.
Yeah, I'm paying $60. Oh, I'm paying $10 a month right now, but $60 a year is just so I can play online and still get ads on everything.
Yeah. Hey, they're making money.
I mean, that's kind of why I stick with PC, because no ads.
Yeah. I'd like to switch to PC gaming. It's money.
I can same price you spent on that Xbox. I could. Oh, whoa! I'm too close to this motherfucker again. Fuck that.
Yeah, but there's so many. You know, I gotta have the AAA games coming out on the Xbox because I would not have played.
Did you see the Did you see the Xbox or the Microsoft Windows 10 conference?
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
You're going to be able to stream your games to the PC now?
Yeah, but what's the point of streaming the games if I've already got the console?
Well, no. Then you're going to be able to stream like I can. You see the overlay I have?
Ah, yes, it's true.
Then you won't have to buy a capture card, run it to a computer, and then do all this custom shit. All you have to do is stream it to the PC through their app, and then just screen cap with the program like I'm using.
Ah.
Much easier, much cheaper.
I don't mind the Twitch stream that I have, but then again, I would be able to do the things that I'm doing that you're doing right now, like the Skype overlay right now. It'd be nice to do with some Xbox games, especially Evolve. Evolve is just I'm gonna have a hard time being critical of that game. It's so far I've really not found any problems with it. I mean, the only thing that I know in time is going to be a problem is repetitive gameplay.
Yeah.
Eventually it's going to get repetitive, but it does make the claim, it makes a claim that there's over 800,000 different endings. To the story mode is only 4 missions, but there's also 4 classes, and then there's multiple characters that have different traits for each class. And I don't even remember how many. There's like 5 or 6, maybe 7 characters for each class.
Yeah, and there's a ridiculous amount, and then all the monsters.
And then all the different monsters. And then each match has variable outcomes. And, because you can either, you're going to kill it. Oh, maybe you killed it when it's just a fucking baby. Maybe you manage to do that. Which is incredibly hard because they get the fuck out of there whenever you're trying to kill them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that the computer does anyways. I'm sure online there's people that are a lot more arrogant playing the monster and not going to play it safe. I guarantee you there's going to be people that are just going to try and kill you outright. The idea, though, is just to stay stealthy. Stay away from birds.
Yep.
And just stay stealthy and eat. And just stay away from major populated areas. And if you can do that and reach to a level 3 before they find you, then you're golden. Yep. Because I went up against a level 3 Goliath. Was it the Goliath? Yeah. And was like, it was just, my team was dead. And I was just like, fuck. Because, they kill everyone else off first. That way you don't have any healer or someone buffing you.
Yeah.
And it's just, I just stood there and was like, fuck. And turned my armor on and get smacked across the map. And then he just comes up, it was just kind of try and stay away from him when my armor was charging, and it just was not happening. And then at one point, all my teammates were dead, except for the little, like, monster dog thing.
Yeah.
And it comes up to me and revives me. Like, this is what I'm relying on, is this little creature.
Your pet.
I'm relying on my pet to revive me.
Shit, I wish this one would do that.
It's actually it's a pretty fun game so far. I have no complaints yet. And I don't know if you remember, you watched my stream, but like, with the first stealth kill I made as the Goliath, I was in love. When I pounce out of the tall grass, and like first you kind of swipe at the creature and it knocks it down, but then the monster just kind of raises his head up and then just chomps down into the body on the ground, and blood goes everywhere. My reaction was that of the little kid on Jurassic Park, and just seeing the T-Rex kill the Gallimimus. He's like, "Look at all the blood."
Blood for the blood god.
Yeah, I nerded out at that part. It's just so great.
Have you played as a Wraith yet?
I haven't played as too many different monsters yet. I played the tutorial, and I'm playing through the story mode right now as an assault, like just as the hunter.
Wait till you play as a Wraith. Oh my god.
I figured the thing is that I wanted to play as the humans first, like, as the different humans first, because I figured there's more of a narrative. There's a couple more cutscenes and a little bit of a narrative. I just didn't figure that the monster would offer much narrative. But from what I can tell, the monster offers much better gameplay. Like, it's great. And I had someone ask me the other day, we were talking about games, and we got to talking about my gaming channel. And I said, he's like, so which one would you recommend, Dying Light or Evolve? And I'm just like, I haven't even played Evolve yet, and I'm telling you right now, Evolve, because Dying Light is it's fucking Dead Island all over again. Now, granted, if you like Dead Island, you'll probably love Dying Light.
I've heard that Dying Light was what Dead Island should have been.
Yeah, that's what I would say, because what I've seen of it, it's I haven't played it yet, but I've seen a lot of gameplay for it, and I've heard a lot of talk. And so far what I can make of it is that is exactly what it is. It is what we wanted. Like, I remember when Dead Island first came out, years ago. I was playing. I loved it. I was like, oh, this idea sounds great. And when I played it, I was like, this is nothing of what I wanted. Like, I remember.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the trailer where it shows the little girl that's falling out of the window and shit. Remember that?
Yeah.
And it was a big controversy because it showed a little kid get killed. And but then you don't realize that little kid's a zombie, And but that and everyone's like, oh my god, it's so controversial, and that's why I was like, okay, I'm playing it,
Yep.
And it sucked. So the trailer was gorgeous, and the idea was great, and it fell so flat. And it really, to be honest, Dead Island, in my opinion, is like, to me, I mean, have you ever played that typing game where you got to kill the
Typing of the Dead.
Typing of the Dead. Dead Island almost feels like that. It is.
Yeah, it's really scripted.
Island.
Yeah, it is shooter on rails.
Linear, and it's super just to the grind. You follow the path. They try to act like it's a sandbox game, but it really isn't.
No, I have all of them, even that new MOBA version, and I played like 10 minutes of it, then no.
Battlefield feels more sandbox than that game does.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, Dying Light, though, seems like they had it right. They really did.
Oh yeah, that one looks awesome. I need to get that on sale.
Yeah, I think I'm going to wait for the price to go down on that one, to be honest. Like, for me, it was picking Evolve or Dying Light. I really didn't know which one I wanted to review. I mean, I'd like to review both of them. I wish I could review both of them with the next 2 weeks, but I'm not a big fan of zombie games.
Yeah, they've been played out.
Yeah, they have. Like after Left 4 Dead and pretty much after Left 4 Dead 2, I was kind of done. I was like, yeah, I'm kind of done.
Yeah.
Like the only zombie games I still have interest in is Resident Evil, and that's just because the stories. I mean, they're constantly just cracking out decent dialogue. Just they have good narrative.
Yeah, I need to get those original remasters.
I've been thinking about getting those too. I wish I could. I don't know. I've been thinking about getting. I need to get a video game capture for my 360.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did the original remasters have co-op? I can't remember.
No,
No.
because they were on the original PlayStation.
Yeah, that's true. Which ones? What? There is Resident Evils that have co-op in it. Am I right?
Yeah, not 4. Resident Evil 5 and 6.
5 and 6 had co-op. Yeah. And
Yeah.
6 notoriously sucks.
So does 5 though.
Yeah, 5 was kind of shitty too. It's like,
Yeah.
it's Africa, and apparently it comes from an ant.
Yeah.
What the fuck? This all happened because of an ant?
That's a badass ant.
Yeah. Then again, I mean, what's funny though is that World War Z started in Africa. Patient Zero was in Africa as well. In the World War Z book, Patient Zero was in Africa. I don't remember. I can't remember. No, I remember. I think Patient Zero in the movie was in Japan or some shit.
Of course, they got to pick on them Asians.
Yeah, I gotta pick on the nations.
Oh shit, my bag is full. I need to go sell some shit. God damn. 0 slots left. Holy shit. Yeah. Damn, I can't even. Damn. Yeah, time to teleport.
Yep.
I don't even know where to go. Where's the closest to Patty?
I think we're pretty much rounded out the podcast. Probably